Well, thanks for tuning in. Today at Taz UAV, we're going to be checking out the Elios, one of the most wonderful internal drones out on the market today. So the Elios was built by a company out of Switzerland called Flyability, and they've put together this wonderful ball of joy. I have flown this bird in many different situations, and here coming up very soon is a couple samples of just that. This here was one of my first internal inspections done, and the Elios, and one of the best flights I've ever had internally. It fits right into a standard manhole, even if there's stuff in the way. As you can see in this video, there's a lot of debris flying around the Elios, but it doesn't mind. Light debris. The heavier stuff, it can start really hampering down on the Elios, but as you can see, it's taking this stuff pretty good. A lot of the inspections to do with the Elios are up close in places that would take a lot of scaffolding, ladders, manpower to get into, or a place you don't want to send a man. It's perfect for that situation. A lot of the times it's to go in and check to see the roof of containers and stuff to see if any debris is. As you can see here, this is about cracking, and to put a man underneath, that wouldn't be the safest thing. Here's where the Elios shines. In a place that would be really hard for a person to either do rope access, get in with a ladder, any type of access. Elios definitely can get in there really quickly, and you can see the work that needs to be done, see if any work needs to be done, and any hazards or things needed to get out of your view for safety reasons. Here we are again, just flying around checking out some more equipment. As you can see, there's lots of things hanging down for us to ram into and stuff like that. I use the ball as a fourth axis actually, or fifth axis. You can use it to bounce off, or you can use it as a bit of a brake. You can use it to crawl up walls here. I try not to rammy jammy too much, but sometimes you've got to use the ball. Like right there was a perfect example of what you can do. The ball, it's pretty amazing how big of a hit the Elios can take. It's really great for going and seeing condensation welds, check to see for any hits, anything like that. Here we're going to check out some fans, some ducts for the fans, I mean. And you can check to see if we're any bent. You can check for welds. It's a wonderful bird. The only downfall is the thermal. You can see the ball, of course, it comes up on the thermal, but the rest of it comes out pretty clear. The only other downfall, of course, is the fly time, but you can definitely get in and out. Most of my flights or videos are about 7 minutes, and I've gotten lots of data. I break down each job into quadrants so I can get in, see what we need to see, and get out and get charged, and just swap another battery in and keep going. Most Elios kits come anywhere from 5 to 7 batteries, so you can cycle them pretty quick. I really wish Flyability would up the amps, but again, I think it's more to do with overheating hardware and stuff like that. And but I think they could bring up the milliamps to at least a 5500, and the battery would definitely still fit in the socket properly. There's a lot of integrated parts here with the Elios, and it's a wonderful bird. It's got a okay thermal. The camera is great for FPV, flying around and getting video. A lot of customers, they'll be looking at the video while you're flying, but the video you download and put into Flyability software gives them a lot more data. You can switch between thermal and regular camera inside the software, or you can just view the raw data. That's the wonderful thing too that Flyability has done, is they've made it so you don't need special software to view the flight. It's a lot of unique abilities of it, but again, every job has a tool. This tool is definitely a certain niche for what it can do, but it does it very well. Wind capability, you cannot fly this thing in anything over 2 km/h wind. It will definitely go. Sometimes when you're rolling, it will, if you're rolling too fast on the ball, it can get disoriented, and it's kind of the R2-D2 effect. It just takes off because it's trying to upright itself, and it becomes a ball of confusion. Other than that, like I say, I give it a 9 out of 10. My only bitch with the whole thing is the life of the battery. Other than that, it's a great bird. A big shout out to our friends here at Taz UAV, MFE Rentals in Edmonton. Give the boys a call. They have Elioses on hand and can answer any questions you have. Once again, MFE Rental in Edmonton, Alberta.